Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Right, I've got a lovely 2-row repeat pattern for you with great texture. It's really easy to do, and it's basically 2 half double crochets together, but we're placing them in a certain way to create this little twist. This is how it turns out. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got this lovely little texture to it. Give you a close-up look. And that's the back, which is just as pretty if you like the back, but this is obviously the raised side if that's what you prefer. And yeah, 2-row repeat pattern, any number of chains. There's no stitch count to this, so make your work as long as you need to. I have used a lightweight yarn, number 3 DK here in the UK, and a 4mm crochet hook. Now you can use any yarn of your choice and any hook of your choice. What we will do is work a small sample together, and depending on what you want to make, you can either go up a hook size or drop your hook size, or even change your yarn. Okay, so for example, if you were making a cushion cover, you might want to, I did this with a 4, so if I stretch it, you can see it is stretchable a little bit, but you can use a 3.5 if you want to make it more tight and make a lovely textured cushion, blankets, whatever you want to make. Okay, so 4mm crochet hook, lightweight yarn, any number of chains. Let's just do 15 chains for the tutorial. One more peek and then we'll begin. Right, let's push this aside. Got some lovely pink, one of my favourite pinks here. This is by Woolcraft New Fashion, DK yarn here in the UK, and it's called Pale Rose. Beautiful colour, got a little bit left. Right, grab your 4mm crochet hook, do your slip knot how you do yours, and chain 15. Okay, 15 chains. If I get to the end of the row before you do, please do pause me, and just before I begin, you can go into the settings, click the settings wheel, and you can slow down the video by adjusting the playback options. Right, let's begin. The first row is a single crochet row, so you never count the one on the hook. Skip one, go to the next one, pop your hook in, pull through 2, that's your single crochet. Pop your hook in, pull up a loop and pull through 2. Do single crochets all the way to the end of your row. Okay, that's your single crochet row. Just remembered something before I begin. You can see here clearly, well, hopefully clearly, I chained 3 here. I was fiddling around with the pattern to see what I would prefer the best, and I've done this with a chain 3, and it's fine, but I'm not sure I like the way that this is creating this at the end. So the used up version is now going to be chain 2. I'm not doing the turning chain and a double crochet with this one. You could try it if you want to, if you know how to do that. If you want to do a double crochet, let me just show you here quickly. So I chained 3 here, but I'm going to chain 2. But for the turning chain and the double crochet incorporated, you could try this as well. Just chain 2, go into the first one, pull up the loop, and then go into the base of the first stitch, pull up the loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. You see that creates your turning chain and your double crochet into that. Now the reason why I don't want to do that is because I'm going to be using this stitch and I don't want it to get too bunched up at the end. So I advise try chain 2 first, because the chain 3 It's a little bit not how I wanted it. So chain 2, then flip your work. Now we're going to do 2 half double crochets together, but we're going to use the base of this stitch, base of this chain. We're going to go into this one first. So yarn over, go in, pull up the loop, 3 loops. Then yarn over, go to the base of where the chain 3 comes out of, go into there and pull up a loop. You'll have 5 loops, pull through all 5. Don't chain anything here, yarn over, and we're going to repeat this again. But we're going to go to the next one, and then we're going to go back to the one we've used. We'll use the next one, then we'll go back to the one we've used, okay? So yarn over, go to the next stitch, pull up the loop, and then yarn over, go into the one before, pull up the loop, pull through all 5 loops. No chain here, yarn over, go to the next one, pull up a loop. Try and pull them up nice and tall because it'll look nice for you. And you want to repeat that all the way. Go to the next one, pull up the loop, yarn over, go into the one before, pull up the loop. 5 loops, pull through all 5. This is probably a good one for rugs as well, actually, because it creates this little, you know, texture here. Go to the next one, pull up the loop, yarn over, go to the one before, pull up a loop. 5 loops, pull through all 5, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up the loop. And then go to the one before, pull up a loop and pull through all. So you can see this is how it's looking from the back. So this side is just as nice, back's nice as well. So you can pick which one you want. Going to the end now. Okay, and let me just double check, and we're ending with a double crochet into the same stitch. Okay, so we are never going to work in this chain 2, so we will start always from the top here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We've got 14 stitches because we did a single crochet row on 15 chain. That gave us 15 single crochet rows, and we're now going to have 15 stitches. We are not going to use this chain 2 for anything, okay? Which is why I think the chain 2 will work better. The chain 3 was creating too much of a loop. Next row, chain 1. And it's just a single crochet row. So you start with the first one, single crochet row, both loops. Okay. Again, you can try back loops, front loops. You can do what you want. This is how I liked it, because it kind of pushed this out a bit more. You will get to the end of your row, and your very last one will be on top of this stitch here, this one here. Leave the chain 2 completely. It's the only way for me, unless any of you guys know another way of doing it, then please do try that, but for me this is the way it worked better. So chain 2, flip your work, and we're back to row 2. That's the back. And that's the front. Yarn over, not this one, go to the next one, pull up the loop, then yarn over, go to the one before and pull up a loop, pull through all 5 and repeat the pattern. Just remember, we do not chain anything at the top here. Into that one, pull up a loop, and go to the one before, pull up a loop. Yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, then yarn over, go in again. Remember, you're yarning over every time you pull up a loop. I like the way that this side looks, actually. Maybe because it's just the flatter side of it, but that is the right side. And you'll do your last one here. Okay, then chain 1 and do your single crochet row, starting from, let me just double check, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yes, from here. Bear with me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, yes. The top here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13 and 14. And that's how you'll repeat. Chain 2 and then you do that row. Yarn over, go in, pull up the loop and yarn over, go into the first one, pull up a loop. You'll carry on doing that, and when you get to the end here, you'll work your last single crochet. Okay, so yeah, I think the chain 2 is working better. What do you think? I think so. That's the chain 3, and it's not pushing down on the work. So yeah, definitely stick with the chain 2 for this pattern. See, I've changed it while I'm actually doing it with you, but this is what it's all about. When you're finishing your work, finish with a single crochet row, chain 1 row, on row 1. Okay. Right, hope you like this one as well, guys. A bit of texture on this one. Thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you very soon on the next one. Have another little look. Take care. I'll see you soon.